It's almost too easy. I mean, he could have used some utility to get out there safer, but luckily he gets away with it. Alrighty guys, so we're going to be looking at Niko obviously and how he holds the A side of cash. It's a bit of rain involved as well. It's kind of a two-man show. Sometimes Niko does solo it. So that clip I just showed you then, the push into Squeaky, pretty simple flash by Niko. He comes here, aims at the bottom of the light, little pop flash coming in. Sort of full pop flash, see there's a little bit of travel time. But the thing is, he kind of wants that in a way, because you're thinking if you're a T, this door opens, your attention's fully on the door. You're like, yeah, I'm going to kill this guy as he pushes. Alright, yeah, I'm going to get him when he pushes. Then, so Niko opens the door mid-air. The flash is probably flying in through the door. It's about here when he opens the door, so it's a full-on straight through. So as he opens the door, the T's super concentrated, the flash comes in, Niko's got a really easy peek to kill him if he's there. If he's not, he comes out, does almost get shot as he's coming out, probably should have flashed to get a teammate to smoke it off or something. That's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy, simple two-man thing anyone can really do, push into Squeaky. The other aggressive thing Faze like to do, again, usually Rain and Niko, is they'll push into the A main with a molly behind this box and of course some flashes or whatever. So they'll come here, if you want to actual line up, you can line up the side of this with that and then aim at this just left of there, run forward a little bit and throw. It's going to come here and pop behind here and then just pop flashes, one of them might flash for the other. I mean there's heaps of different ones you can do. Something like that or whatever. And yeah, they push in behind that, come in here, anyone back there, if this guy's here, he's screwed, he has to move out of this whole area, he has to move back or to the side, he's basically dead. Of course, if it has been a while, they need to care behind these boxes and then back or whatever. And that's another simple way, and I'll just show a clip of that now quickly. Okay guys, so as you can see, Niko is slowly clearing the angles he needs to throw this molly. Throws it in, checks the left corner, and he's double flashing back there to get control. He jumps over to draw any attention for maybe an AWPer at the back, and then Rain peeks in normally. Clear no one's there, get the info, and they come back out. And this was necessary of course because the downer man, good play on your downer man, gets some info. Then you see Rain's able to fall back because they saw nothing A main for the while. I mean, you saw that, Niko threw all the nades, the molly and the two flashes. I mean, potentially you could do this yourself. Obviously a lot better to do it with a second teammate there or a friend, but it's a way to take A main control and a pretty effective one at that, mollying out the most powerful position there in the A main. So lastly, and probably most importantly, is how Niko just plays the solo, plays the A site by himself and just defends. It's the first thing you notice here is he runs straight past the truck, doesn't stop to throw a truck smoke or anything, and he stops right here. The reason for this is with the timing, you can get here and here if there's multiple footsteps coming into A main, get that little bit of extra info. If he stops at the truck, he doesn't have the timing for that, and the T's are probably already walking by then. You can throw the smoke just as effectively from here, like so. He ends up falling back, just looking towards like middle, I guess, because they got the pick there. He's worried about that, and he just comes back and he's going to play around red for a while. Notice he does a little bit of spam in the common spam spot. Most of you probably know that in towards checkers. You can use that both ways, and he's just going to spot for info, looking back and forth multiple ways. Now, the thing you'll notice here is when he's solo, he's not going to play quad box or forklift. And if you look at the map, he definitely is solo. No one's nearby to help him out at all. The reason for this is around the big red container, you can move around. T's are most likely to throw a smoke where he was just looking, and he can probably play around that. This is another good way to spot for info, jump up like that. So he's able to just play around if they come at the quad box. He'd probably be stuck there. He get pincered in, mollied out. He can't really cross back to site without getting shot, without any teammate support. The quad box can be a very good position, but usually you need some support. Same with fence, good to have someone up on rafters or maybe even just one on red box with you while you're there. So you'll see here, he ends up getting the kill here. This is what I'm talking about when he can move around red box. So he mollies out highway in case they're there. Good use of utility here to get some info. Doesn't overextend for the kill. He's able to come back because he's around the red box and get this kill as well. And I mean, that's the reason he plays the red box. Kenny ends up putting an insane shot there straight through the smoke. But he ends up clinching the round for his team, and yeah, that's what he does solo, player in the red box, and that's for the reasons I just said. Now, if you are playing at the quad box, you probably need a teammate up there somewhere helping you out. The reason for this is, say you're at the quad box, you get maybe one kill, but you're solo, maximum one kill. You're pincered here now. You can't cross this way, you're going to get shot. Best you can do is come angle like this. You can come, that's all you can do. You can't peek out here, there's going to be someone holding the line. You're basically screwed.
So you're kind of stuck here without a teammate. That's why I said playing red box is good, because you can get this kill, come back around here, jiggle. You're not as stuck. You can, even if you're feeling really like you're feeling good about the retake, they've got a smoke down here, you can get the kill here if you think you got time. You can even back out here. But yeah, so playing the quad box, just quickly, if you're going to play here, you want to team it up here. The reason for this is you're going to get held from, that angle's going to get held from A main. If you get your teammate up here, they're watching this kind of angle, even out here, watching them cross, nice little crossfire. As they get the contact, you can come to this spot, free to peek out, just like this. Not all the way out to this angle, just to this angle as they're trying to cross into sight. You can prevent that. Obviously, you've got to jiggle back around and be careful because you can't see if they run straight through here, but probably they get distracted by your teammate, and it possibly could be safe to peek out as long as there's no one holding all the way back from A main. And that's the reason that with a teammate, that's a very powerful position, but otherwise it's more of a one and done spot. Same with fence, very powerful with a teammate, otherwise possibly one and done. And yeah, forklift, just quickly, not a great, I don't really like this spot. Niko doesn't use it. I don't see many pros staying here for long after the smoke's gone. They'll usually move out of this position. It's too easy to get overrun. Obviously there is an option to boost, which they do sometimes. And the last spot I'll just show you is up here, and you can see the back of their heads there. You can you always flash and jump up. Some players do. They'll throw a flash off the railing. Not like that, because I'm crap. I'll throw something like that and jump up and maybe try and pop and then fall back off the box. Pretty risky play, but is something people do. And that's just a spot where you can only see their heads if they're walking along the back. And yeah, that's about it, guys. That's all for Niko on Cash. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like the video and possibly subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this on other players and other positions. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum,